¿Qué lo que? ¿Cómo están ustedes? Muy bien. Bonsoir. ¿Qué lo que, mi gente? I just did a live on my Instagram with Canguro English. If you wanna check that out, I did save it so you can check that one out with Canguro English. He was giving some tips on uh Idris Elba. He was giving some tips on language learning stuff and speaking about his experience about not necessarily wanting to become fluent in Spanish, which was a different idea that I haven't really thought about before. So yes. ¿Qué es lo que, mi gente? Gracias por estar aquí. Unwell. I'm gonna do a video on Unwell Spanish because this album just dropped. So that's coming soon. I have like 4 videos recorded that I have to edit though, so that'll be a while before that comes out. But yeah. Antonio, dímelo, ¿cómo tú estás? Laura, ¿cómo tú estás? Idris Elba, that's funny. But not new to your... Hey, ¿qué lo que? What's up, K-Love, the Lou? Thank you for supporting. Gracias por apoyar el canal. I've been good, guys. I've been good. When you doing a collab? Okay, so I want to do collabs actually. I want to do collabs this year. That's why I did the last video that I did with the people with testing my Dominican Spanish against Dominicans. Because we're in quarantine, I can't really do mini collabs now. But that was one of my big goals for this year was to do like a lot of collabs on my channel. So yeah, eso viene muy pronto, mi gente. Yes, I love Sesh. When am I learning Portuguese? I'm actually gonna document my Portuguese learning process. So I'm gonna be trying out a whole bunch of different unorthodox methods to learn. So that's coming like real soon. But I'm also learning Japanese too because Vanya, my girlfriend, wants to learn Japanese. You have an issue making words stick. Como que? Dame un ejemplo. What are you having issues with making words stick? Like, you mean you having trouble learning vocabulary, or you having trouble putting everything in a sentence together, like grammar wise? Que lo que, mi gente? Hola, de Sao Paulo, Brasil. Brasil. Así se dice. No sé. En tu opinión, ¿quién es el mejor artista ahora mismo? Eso es fácil. Yo. No, en este momento, diablo. Yo no sé. O sea, porque hay muchos artistas diferentes. Pero me gusta de todo un poco. O sea, yo no sé quién es el mejor. O sea, depende de la canción. Me gusta esa canción Medusa de Jay Cortez, pero también me gusta lo que tiene Anuel, el nuevo álbum, así que depende. I don't think there's a best artist at a time. I think people just make good music. Rocket Spanish or Pimsleur are good to learn. Spanish, are they good to learn? I have no experience with Rocket Spanish. Pimsleur, I have seen people have some success with it. I say it's a good start. I would say it's a good start. Yeah, it's a good start. Pimsleur, it's helpful, I think. ¿Qué opina de la situación económica venezolana? Bueno, es una locura lo que está pasando ahí. Yo trabajo con algunos venezolanos, que ellos son 14, algo así, sí. Yo tengo como 14 compañeros de trabajo de Venezuela y siempre me están diciendo cómo van las cosas allí. Es una locura y espero que todo cambie muy rápido con Guaidó y todo eso. No sé en qué está esperando, pero espero que se resuelva esa situación allí. Es una lástima. Yo fui para allá el año pasado y me gustó muchísimo. Yo me quedé en Castilla-La Mar y fue algo increíble. Portugués es muy diferente, pero interesante. Para mí el portugués no es tan diferente. Es interesante, pero no es tan diferente. Y es por eso que me aburrí al aprenderlo o al estudiarlo un poquito. Pero ahora yo lo estoy haciendo más divertido para mí. I'm making it, a little more fun for me this time around when I learn Portuguese, so that way I can stick with it, because that my first mistake was I didn't take my own advice, I didn't make it fun, and I dropped it. And also I think I dropped it too because I felt like I was relearning Spanish. Portuguese is very similar to Spanish. Actually, I'm not even get to that story. You guys want to hear a story about the history of Old Spanish and Portuguese, like the connection they have there, or no? If not, I won't say it. But anyways, um, suggestions on the grammar. Well, like there are two ways to really go about it. You can either get a grammar book and study that, or you can listen to native speakers speak and really just like absorb that, like actively study that, write it down, and compare that with the grammar that you've learned. See how they're using that and just imitate it. That's really it. All right. Um, ¿Cuándo hacemos un video juntos para probar tener acento afro-colombiano? Podemos hacerlo, tírame por mi Instagram o algo así para que me acuerde. Gracias, Link. Chimbala es el mejor. O sea, me gusta la música de él, me gusta la música de muchos dominicanos, así que no sé quién es el mejor. O sea, a mí, ok, lo que me quilla es lo que está pasando con Mozart La Para. Él era mi artista favorita o favorito por muchos años, pero ahora no está haciendo nada. O sea, ¿qué es lo que está pasando con Mozart La Para? Tiene tanto talento, pero no. ¿Qué tal está la situación? Sí, en los Estados Unidos, ante la matanza de George Floyd. Eso es algo muy loco. Cuando yo asistí a la universidad en St. Louis, o cerca de St. Louis, Missouri, pasó algo muy parecido, muy similar con todo, o sea, la violencia, la muerte de un afroamericano inocente y todo eso, y la gente se volvió loca, de verdad. Así que eso es lo que está pasando ahí, en Minnesota también, desafortunadamente. O sea, no sé si eso va a cambiar algo o lo que va a pasar, pero es muy triste lo que pasa y que siga pasando. Pero es por eso que me quiero mudar de este país. Este país, o sea, no es seguro ser como yo en este país. Walter Beasley, muchas gracias por tu donación. Thanks for donating, Walter Beasley. I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot of lessons on the YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out. Oh, speaking of which, guys, if you have any questions about how to learn Spanish, I give all of my Spanish learning tips that I use to learn Spanish and that I have discovered after I learned Spanish on my Spanish learning playlist, my Spanish learning tips playlist on my actual channel. So go there if you have any questions that I may not be able to answer today, because I literally answer everything there. Jansel, dime qué es lo que contigo. ¿Cómo tú estás? De lo mío personal. O algo así. Ayuda español. I'm kind of somewhat new to it, but yes. So if you're into it now, remember that feeling and keep that feeling so that you can be into it later and you can just keep developing. You know, you gotta find out ways to make it entertaining for you, make it fun for you. I've taught myself a lot of words. So chévere. Okay, but you sound like you're just saying a bunch of words. Yeah, all that is, you need to take time out and really get that together. So it's like if you have a lot of knowledge of vocabulary, you have some knowledge of grammar, take time to yourself and work that out alone before you start practicing with someone else. Or you can practice with someone else on a language exchange site like Hello Talk, italki, Tandem. I just got a Tandem like 2 weeks ago, and my inbox is blowing up. So I would say go with Tandem if you want to practice your grammar and your vocabulary together. But you really have to experience Spanish to get really good at it. Te digo que la mejor manera de aprender portugués es un canal de YouTube, sí, que llama Puerta de Fondo. Posta dos fundos. Apuntas eso. Sería interesante ver. Ok, sí. Yo voy a tener que ver eso entonces. I have a few, yo tengo algunas ideas que yo quiero hacer para, o sea, que yo quiero implementar para aprender el portugués, pero eso suena así interesante también. Falo português, estou aprendendo espanhol. Eu falo espanhol, mas não estou aprendendo portugués. Si yo debo lanzar un podcast, eso ya está en los planes. I'm coming out with something for you guys. I'm coming out with a lot of things for you guys, and a podcast is one of them. I'm just going to stock up my episodes before I release it because mi tiempo es muy limitado. ¿Quién llegó a la casa? Hay alguien tocando la puerta, pero como yo no estoy esperando a nadie, no voy a contestar porque yo no sé quién es. Sí, debería. Ok, bueno. What is DMFR? Yo no sé qué significa eso, Siobhan. Lola Le Suggestions. Oh, say, Walter, I'm not sure if I understand your question. I have a video talking about the direct and indirect object pronouns. That explains it like very clearly. I go in depth and I give you like practice examples with it. Pero si tú quieres más referencias, o sea, si tú tienes que decirme eso porque yo no estoy entendiendo. Si sabes lo básico de la gramática, necesito empezar. Sí, eso puede ser. Ok, quieren hacer o quieren aprender un poco de la historia de portugués, del portugués con el español. Yo les voy a decir entonces. So, lo que pasó es que el español viejo, el español antiguo es muy parecido con el español o con el portugués del día de hoy, porque, pues no sé exactamente por qué, pero lo que pasa es que hay muchas palabras que provienen del español antiguo que ahora aparecen allí en el portugués. Por ejemplo, fazer. Fazer es como like hacer en español, pero en el español viejo existía la palabra fazer también. Y de hecho, las H's hoy en día fueron las F's ahí en el pasado. Por ejemplo, if you know somebody named Hernández and somebody else named Fernández, those are the exact same last names, but they're just different time periods in Spanish. So, yeah. Anyways, vamos a seguir contestando la pregunta. ¿Qué es lo que mi gente? Yo estoy viendo los comentarios ya. Bueno, ¿qué pienso yo del nuevo disco de Anuel? No lo he escuchado entero, así que yo no sé, pero me gustó una canción que yo escuché, pero prefiero el álbum de Sech hasta ahora. O sea, somebody told you the Dominican Spanish was the hardest to learn. No, there's no Spanish that's hard to learn unless you tell yourself that it's hard to learn. No language is even hard to learn. It's not anything difficult. Just apply yourself and just study it. As far as getting the Dominican syntax down, that's going to take some practice. You're going to have to do some tongue twisters porque ellos hablan muy rápido. Los dominicanos hablan a 100 palabras por segundo. Like they speak really fast, but no, it's not hard to learn. You just have to learn it like you would learn anything else. Exactly, that's what it was. Ferguson. Sorry, that's an old comment though. Yo quiero ir a Florida, es peligroso allá. O sea, mi hermano, es peligroso en cualquier sitio. En cualquier país hay peligro, existe peligro. Así funciona, así es la vida. Y eso no va a cambiar, desafortunadamente, hasta que vuelva Jesús. Así que, ¿qué se puede? Si tú no estás con las personas equivocadas, todo te va bien. Si tú no estás en el lugar equivocado, todo te va bien. Pero si tú te metes con esa gente, pues vas a tener problemas. Así es en tu país, así es en mi país. O sea, en tu ciudad, mi ciudad también, todo es igual. Tú tienes que saber eso. Por ejemplo, una cosa, porque como yo soy de un suburbio de Chicago, muchos me dicen que Chicago es peligroso. Eso no es la verdad. El sur de Chicago sí es peligroso. Hay mucha pobreza y hay mucha violencia, cosas así, mucha banda, todo eso. Pero en el norte, en el oeste, y al oeste tenemos el lago, así que no hay este de Chicago. Pero Y en el centro no es peligroso. O sea, me gusta janguear en Chicago. O sea, cuando yo vivía ahí, me gustaba janguear ahí en Chicago. Yo salía 4 veces a la semana para bailar bachata y salsa en Chicago. Y nada me pasó, nunca. So yeah, danger is it's who you hang with. Dicen que New York es peligroso. Como te dije, todo lugar puede ser peligroso. Depende de dónde, con quién tú andas y dónde tú quieres hacer coro. Uno tiene que ser inteligente. Totally, Thomas, you are welcome. I hope that you have enjoyed your lessons with Amber. She speaks good English as well. So, all those teachers, they speak good English. So, hopefully you guys are finding that helpful. Did you watch the series The 100? Are you talking about the 100, like where they have 100 contestants there and they do social experiments? If you're talking about that show, I've seen that one, but if it's not that show, then no, I don't watch that. ¿Por qué aprendiste el español dominicano? Porque al principio yo hablaba con el acento neutro. Yo aprendí el español por mi cuenta con mis libros de gramática y telenovelas de México, así que yo hablaba más o menos como mexicano, con influencias de puertorriqueño también, porque hay muchos puertorriqueños en Chicago. Pero cuando yo escuché en el año 2014, yo escuché un video, una tiradera entre raperos dominicanos. Ellos estaban hablando con un flow que a mí me gustaba, pero yo no entendía ni una palabra de lo que estaban diciendo. Así que a mí me gustan los retos, a mí me gustan los desafíos. Y yo dije, ok, ahora yo voy a aprender este idioma, yo voy a aprender este dialecto, este acento y todo. Y ahora lo domino. Y sí, es por eso que yo hablo como dominicano hoy en día, porque me recuerda que yo puedo vencer, que yo puedo darle duro, meterle duro, tú sabes. Eso es lo que hice. Y ahora me dicen, oh, Ricky, tú le metes como un dominicano ya. Eso me gusta. Easiest way to learn to conjugate en pasado. Practice. I don't know, like, I say it a lot. There's no shortcuts to learning anything, guys. Make it fun for yourself and practice. That's literally it. They're the most basic principles, but people always want something that's like faster. Study the grammar. Make sure that you understand it at first, but then listen to that grammar applied from natives and apply it yourself. That's the easiest way. That's really the only way. En serio, es súper. I'm gonna check out. Yo quiero ver ese programa. Porta dos fondos o dos fondos. Fundos. No puedo pronunciar la palabra bien, pero sí, yo quiero ver eso. You want to improve your Dominican Spanish? I have on my website, bilingueblogs.com. I have a blog there talking about sources to find Dominican slang, and then you have a slew of Dominican videos, like Dominican Spanish videos from native speaking on YouTube, podcasts. You have my videos. You can do it. Yo lo hice. Tú lo puedes hacer. Y what is that word? Is that word from like Paraguay or something? When using the word quisiera o gustaría, is there a reason you would use one over the other? Not really. Nope, not really. Nope. To me, they're interchangeable. I prefer quisiera, but yeah, I mean, thinking off the top of my head, to me, they're like interchangeable. Me gustaría verte. Yo quisiera verte. Yeah, yeah. If I think of something else, I'll let you know. But they should be interchangeable. Sech, ya tú sabes. El gallego es el idioma más parecido al español y portugués. Me han dicho eso. Me han dicho eso. Sabes que los haitianos en Santo Domingo tienen su propia jerga. Eso no lo sabía, pero me imagino que sí, porque así funciona el idioma. O sea, siempre estamos creando palabras nuevas. Por ejemplo, yo voy a hacer un video sobre las palabras que les robaron a los dominicanos, los estadounidenses y viceversa. Por ejemplo, poloche. Poloche viene de la palabra polo shirt en inglés. Así que, como yo digo, el idioma siempre está evolucionando. I like the Dominican cadence too. Well, yeah, the Caribbean as well. I wanted to know. Oh, I wanted to thank you for helping me learn how to trill. Hey, if you guys don't know how to roll your R's, then you can watch my how to roll your R's videos. 3 steps. It's simple. A lot of people have found it helpful and learned how to roll their R's. So if you can't do that, check out that video, how to roll your R's. Bilingue blogs. Mm, sorry guys, I'm trying to not read the comments really slow like I did last time. So Zion, ¿qué lo que? Feliz cumpleaños, mi hermano. ¿Y qué es lo que tú estás haciendo hoy para celebrar entonces? Can I talk about how I got my airline job? I can, but it's really short. It's you guys ever heard the phrase? Well, I'm sure you have. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I knew someone. They were like, "Hey, he speaks Spanish. He'll be great for this job." The boss emailed me. I went to the interview. Didn't even have an interview. He was just like, "You have a place to live?" Yep, because I had just moved to Florida for this job. You have a place to live? Yes, I do. Okay, got the job. Bada boom, bada bing. So it wasn't. I don't know the real process for becoming a flight attendant because for me it was a connection. So meet somebody. That's okay. That's how it is. Yep, meet somebody, and you will become a flight attendant. Be good friends with them. How do you handle learning a language? Oh, learning a large amount of vocabulary from watching TV and reading each day. Um, really writing down things like new words, new phrases, and then going back to studying them bit by bit. Obviously, you don't want to take in too much because then you won't be able to remember it. Also, break it up by chunks. How I'm not sure how much your brain can contain, but you can make a pretty lengthy list and just review that and go over that. So yeah, that's literally it. But a lot of the times when you're watching something, you I don't know how to really explain it. Cause like for me, I watched Spanish stuff before I even knew that I was gonna be fluent in Spanish. Like I was 11 years old, 12 years old, watching telenovelas whenever my mom would like go away because they'll always be like, my family would be like, turn that Spanish stuff off. Cause yeah, that's just how it is. But um when people were away and I was watching TV by myself, I would be listening. And then when I started to learn Spanish, it all clicked so easily for me. I don't know if it's due to that or I don't know, some gift or what, but it was super easy. So um yeah, just write down the new stuff that you hear and make sure to review it. A lot of people write stuff down and they don't review. Pues no tiene sentido hacer eso, entonces, ¿qué es lo que tú estás haciendo? Si tú no estás repasando, pues no vas a retener nada. ¿Tú me entiendes? I decided if you can do it as a Puerto Rican, I should be able to do it as well. Yes, I'm gonna make a video for all of those who don't, who are like native, well not native, who are Latino or Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, and don't speak Spanish, because people be feeling some kind of way like they have to learn Spanish, but it's like yo, just be you, be you. If Spanish isn't your thing, it's not your thing. Ya tú sabes. Pero if you want to learn, I did it with no Hispanic relatives, so you can do it too. I'll let it be known that you can do it too. How to know which accent to learn. Have a video on that. But typically, there's 3 factors that you want to consider. Do you live around a certain type of Spanish speaker? If you do, maybe you want to learn their Spanish because you're gonna be speaking with them the most. Do you plan on living in a different place or vacationing in a different place that speaks a certain Spanish? May want to learn that Spanish. Well, actually, if you're living there, you do want to learn that Spanish. And also, what do you like the most? For me, when I first learned Dominican Spanish, I had no plans on moving there. I didn't even have a passport. I couldn't even travel there. Um, I didn't have any Dominicans around me, so it's like I went with what I liked the most. And people were criticizing me for it because they were like, "Oh, el español dominicano es horrible. Ellos no hablan español, hablan algo diferente." Pero no, o sea, I speak with Spanish speakers all the time, and they understand me. So I think they were wrong. But learn whatever you want to learn, whatever sounds good to your ears. I'm doing the Argentina video really soon. I just got a new camera, guys. Whoop, I got a new camera. It's gonna be nice quality because I used to use this one for 4 years. This little camcorder. This is what I made all my videos. So I'm sorry for the crappy quality, but this thing is the real deal. It's the real deal. So Argentina video coming soon. I wanted to wait until I got that camera to shoot that one because I'm like, let's start this accent video off with a bang. Is there a YouTube channel or podcast that's good to listen to if you want to improve your Dominican dialect? Okay, so I'm gonna start doing something um like these videos where I'm gonna give you guys the best resources to learning these certain accents because it is a popular question, and I promote that. I promote learning different accents and things like that. So for Dominican Spanish, I'm going to tell you to do the exact same thing that I did. Type in on the YouTube search box, podcast dominicano, simple, or película dominicana, or if you want to do it in English, Dominican podcast, Dominican movies, whatever you want to type in, you can type that into YouTube or Google. It's literally how I find everything. And I think I can't really say what's going to be good for you and what's not because I don't know your preferences. Like I like business. I like business stuff. So I listen to business stuff. And I also like comedy. But what if you like anime? I like anime too. But what if you like listening to a podcast about anime or watching anime like in Spanish? It all depends on what you are looking for. So just type it into your search box. Andre M, thank you for subscribing. Eso lo aprecio muchísimo, tú sabes. Pota dos fundos tiene subtítulos en español y en inglés, pero en inglés está mejor traducido. Tengo algunas recomendaciones como amigos, Criasao, Gerente, Junior, Carla y mucho más. And bueno, so that's another thing I want to tell you guys. So I'm going to be learning Japanese and I'm going to be learning Portuguese. Because Vanya, my girlfriend, loves Japanese, and you guys, well, maybe not you guys, but when this channel was a lot smaller, I took a survey and I asked people, should I learn Portuguese or should I learn Italian? Si yo debería aprender el portugués o el italiano. Ellos me dijeron el portugués. Yo estaba esperando el italiano. I wanted to learn Italian, but they voted for Portuguese. So I have to learn Portuguese first before I learn Italian, and Vanya wants to learn Japanese. So I am going to be learning my languages from Spanish. I don't want to learn from English. I already was born speaking English. I don't really need to learn a language from English. So that's my next step. I'm learning all of my languages, my new languages from Spanish. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So yeah, back to that bota dos fundos thing. I will be using. Yo voy a estar utilizando los subtítulos en español. ¿Cuáles idiomas sabes? ¿Quieres saber? I think that kind of answered that question there. I'm good at that. People, blah, blah. Sí. Eso está heavy. Illuminati. Illuminati. Brr. Yeah, I don't know how you can learn Spanish like that. It's so hard to me. Mira, mi loco. No es difícil. O sea, like, use my example as inspiration. Like, I really started out knowing nothing. My family is 100% African American. Like, no Spanish speakers, no Creole speakers, nothing. They speak English, monolingual. And look at the level that I'm at now. So if I can really do this, if I can just put in the time to do it and have fun with it, like, I do everything in Spanish. I make music in Spanish. I write stuff in Spanish. That's how Bilingue blogs got started. It was not a YouTube channel. It was a blog. I started out with my website first. And then I was like, I think I can reach more people and help more people if I do videos. So that's why you barely see any blogs nowadays. But I kind of want to get back to that. But I do everything in Spanish. So if I can reach that level to where I function and live my life in Spanish, you can do the same thing too. The thing is, like I like to tell you guys, it's a mental thing. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and stop telling yourself that it's difficult. I forgot who said it, and I'm gonna paraphrase it, but I forgot. I don't even remember how to say it very well. Anyways, the guy pretty much said that if you tell me you can, or if you tell me that you can't, then you're right. And that's how it works with learning Spanish or any language in general. If you tell me that you can and that you're gonna do it, then you will do it. But if you tell me that it's hard and that you can't, then it will be hard and you can't. So change your mindset, change how you're thinking about it, and you'll see the results. No problem, Wellington. Me gusta ese nombre. You live in New York and you want to learn the Puerto Rican accent, yo, I be bet. You can learn. I mean, when I was at the Dominican Day Parade last year, I ran into some subscribers. I was not expecting anybody to know who I was, but I ran into some people, and one of them actually happened to be Puerto Rican. He told me there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York, which I already knew. I saw the Mark Anthony videos. I know this, okay? But yeah, make some friends. If you live in New York, you can make a lot of friends there that are Puerto Rican and speak Spanish with them. I got this. What did I get my sweatshirt? I made it. Well, I I made it like on Teespring. I designed my stuff. I designed my stuff. Like this one, I got uh, this one with my little thing. I make all this stuff on Teespring, and it's available for you guys at my Teespring stores. I don't know what the thing is though for this one. I don't know what the tag is for this one. I gotta find it. It's at teespring.com. It might be teespring.com/tigre. I think that might be what it is. But anyways, yeah, that's where I got my sweater from. And would recommend a native speaker. Wait, I'm so confused. With Mark Alexandre. ¿Qué es lo que tú dices? Yo no entiendo la pregunta. You have a great video on direct, and thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I'm way behind, guys. I think I'm way behind. Okay, good, not that. Yo, son, you do talk like this. What are you talking about, son? You mad bugging right now, B. These New Yorkers try to tell me they don't talk like this, B. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't understand the question. Would recommend a native speaker? Do you mean to teach you Spanish? Si tú estás hablando de eso, pues sí. Thank you so much. That direct and indirect object video, I felt like it was like really important to do. I'm going to be doing more heavy hitter videos like that, like ser and estar, or when to use estuvo versus estaba. Subjunctive, definitely. I want to redo my preterite versus imperfect thing because the camera quality was just bad, so I just stopped that whole series in this tracks. But got a new camera, like as you guys saw, so I'll be doing that one again, doing it better. Do you have any tips which are personal to you for learning Spanish? Personal to me, not really, because for me it's been a passion of mine since I was like 8 years old. Literally, since I was 8, I used to want to live in Mexico. I told my grandma, when I'm old, I'm moving to Mexico because they speak Spanish. So really, just having a passion for it. That's all it is for me. But as I said before, make it fun. Make it fun. Make it a lifestyle. Si yo he estado en Argentina, claro que sí. Yo fui hace 2 meses, creo. Yo fui a Buenos Aires, pero allí estaban pasando por la cuarentena y la cuarentena más estricta que he visto en mi vida. Así que yo no pude ni salir de mi habitación porque me dijeron, Ricky, si tú te vas de tu habitación, te vamos a poner en cuarentena por 14 días y te vamos a votar. Así que yo dije, ok, está todo bien. Yo solo quiero mi comida y ya. Así que me dieron mi comida, me la comí y sí, me fui el día siguiente. Pero yo quiero volver con mi novia porque yo quiero explorarlo. Yo quiero aprender a hablar como los argentinos. ¿Piensas en español? Sí, sí, yo pienso en español. Muchas veces. A veces yo pienso en inglés, pero yo sí pienso en español. What's your routine for learning Spanish? Ooh, that's a great question, and I have that video semi-recorded. So I'm gonna share that all with you guys on a video because I can't just explain the whole thing right now. Share your journey from Spanish to Japanese, please. That would be pretty dope. I know, guys, Bilingue blog is expanding. I'm going to be sharing all my language learning processes with you guys. Portuguese, Japanese. I'm just gonna document it all. We're gonna become quadrilingue blogs now. No, still gonna be bilingue, but still, yeah. ¿Qué es fondos en español? Hay muchos significados. Fondos, o sea, el fondo, it can be like the bottom of something. It could be el fondo could also be the back of something. Fondos is like funds, like money, you know, the funds in the bank. So, yeah. ¿Vas a crear más podcasts en español? Claro que sí, que yo voy a crear muchísimas podcasts en español por todos los niveles. O sea, para los principiantes, para los intermedios y para los avanzados. Así que eso es lo que voy a hacer. Yo estoy en el proceso de hacer eso ya. Pero eso viene, eso viene. Yo estoy pensando en un nombre. ¿Qué nombre le debo poner a mi podcast? Porque yo no sé, yo no estoy seguro. Sí, no sé si tú eres la misma persona. Oh, sí, tú eres la misma persona. Bueno, I switched my phone to Spanish. It's a struggle. I've been watching Dominican movies. Así, eso es lo que yo quiero ver. Eso es lo que yo quiero escuchar. Tú puedes hacerlo ya. I'm already in the middle of learning Haitian Creole, but that's just like I'm not actively learning it like hardcore. It's just whenever I hear it, I want to learn it more because my girlfriend's mom speaks it a lot. So I'm like, dang, I need to learn that. So, tú sabes, eso es lo que estamos haciendo. Estamos aprendiéndolo pasivamente. ¿Tú me entiendes? The hardest part of learning a language is listening. That it depends on the person. Some people can hear and understand people and they can't make sentences, or you're either the other person who can't um wait, how did I say that? You can understand people and not make sentences, or you can make sentences and not understand people. There's always that. Es loco, no sé, es una locura, pero that's why, you have to find methods to do the fourfold learning: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Fourfold. If you have a weak spot, then I would say lay off from the spots that that are really strong and focus on that weak spot. So let's say that you can write very, very well, you can read very well, and you can speak Spanish very well. Then don't put it, don't completely disregard it, but spend more time trying to understand native Spanish speakers, because that's the part that you need to develop the most. Consejo para usar el español en lugar de trabajo. Bueno, tienes que hablarlo a cada rato con tus compañeros de trabajo, con los clientes. Si hay una persona en tu negocio, no sé en qué tú trabajas, pero si hay una persona allí que no habla muy bien el inglés, pues ayuda a esa persona. Entonces, eso es lo que hice yo. Cuando yo era gerente de una tienda, I used to be a store manager when I was in college. And every time I would look for these opportunities, actually, because they didn't come all the time. If I found a Spanish speaker that didn't speak Spanish very well, or if somebody made an announcement like, oh, we need a Spanish speaker, I'm there. Ok, ¿en qué te puedo ayudar, señora? Yo estoy aquí para ayudarte. So, make yourself available to speak more Spanish. You want to use it in the workplace, then, study the vocabulary that you're going to need for your workplace. Also, you're going to want to know the grammar as well, but just apply it with the people around you, with the people that you can find. So, yeah. What's the streaming service that you mentioned that's like Netflix? It is called pantalla.com. Yo voy a escribir el comentario, si puedo. Oh, yo, YouTube be tripping. YouTube, they're not like Instagram. On Instagram, I can type stuff in, but YouTube doesn't let me type stuff in. So I can't type it in, but it's pantalla, pantaya.com. Pantalla.com. It's just like Netflix, but it's in Spanish. They have Dominican music movies, Colombian movies, Mexican movies, Argentina stuff, like all different categories. It's literally Netflix, but in Spanish. Pantalla.com. I saw your video on using music to speak Spanish faster. Outside of music and sentences, are there tongue exercises to help? I want to be able to say alrededor and ametralladora fast. Repeat those words like crazy. If you want to say those fast, repeat them like crazy. But the reason that I recommended Trabalenguas, or let's say the videos where I was talking about speaking fast Spanish, the reason that you want to do that is so that you can speak really, really, really fast. So then when you go to normally speak, you won't really be speaking that fast, but you'll be speaking at a faster pace. So that's really all that I have for you to be able to do that. Also, reading in Spanish, like just regular reading, but read out loud in your voice. The more you practice, the better you're going to get, the more comfortable your tongue is going to get. Yep, I don't know if you heard my answer to the what's my Spanish routine, but I'm making a video for that. It's not my routine anymore because like right now I just live in Spanish, so it's not like a routine. I don't really study like that. But I find words when I find them, I find phrases when I find them. But I did have a routine before, and the routine that I'm going to use to learn the new languages, and I will be making a video for that. Yo voy a hacer un video para eso. Caso cerrado es muy, muy loco. Sí, caso cerrado. O sea, yo creo que es un chiste. Creo que es un chiste porque eso no puede ser real lo que pasa allí. How do you get better at not making mistakes or using more vocabulary in your sentences? Study more vocabulary. Make yourself use them. Make yourself use the words. Be more descriptive. So, for example, um, déjame ver una cosa. ¿Qué puedo utilizar aquí? I don't know. Let me maybe use this hat, right? Yo tengo una gorra. Yo tengo una gorra puesta. You can say, Ricky tiene una gorra puesta. Ricky has a hat on. But you can describe that in so many other ways. Ricky has a hat on. It's black with gray. It has bachatero on it, the Dominican flag on it. Like, you can use a lot of different adjectives to describe stuff and to, just use more of those things in your sentences. So when you're adding new words to your stuff, really like, think about the vocabulary that you just studied and apply it immediately to your conversations. If you want to write it down, like, write sentences down and make that part of your vocabulary, you can do that as well. But yeah, it's all on you to add the new stuff in because it's really easy to get comfortable with the small vocabulary. But I'm always learning new words. I'm always learning bigger words and phrases that I find in reading. So and then I apply them too. I apply them too because I go on. Let's say if I can't find the word, I have a Spanish to Spanish dictionary in my phone, and I'll just go there, type it in, and then review that constantly until I have the word down in my vocabulary, and then I will use it when I get the next opportunity. So you have to just really be active about it, proactive about it. Don't you think knowing all the conjugations are important, like literally everything? Very interesting question. Do I think that knowing all of the conjugations are good, or is it like necessary? I just had a conversation with somebody who spoke pretty well in Spanish. He doesn't have any goals of being fluent. He doesn't want to be fluent. He just wants to be able to maneuver, and he's getting by just fine. So it all depends on your goals. That's relative. You don't have to know every single thing, um, because you may not be in every single situation. So yeah, it's really relative. It's whatever important to you. Tell me about the castellano en DR. El castellano en DR es algo muy bonito, tú sabes, porque cortamos la palabra así, si tenemos una S al final o una S después de la E, pero delante de un vocal, algo así, puede desaparecer. O sea, me gusta esa cosa. Pero lo que más me gusta del acento dominicano, del español dominicano, es el vocablo, tú sabes, cómo habla la gente del barrio. Pero no solo del barrio, o sea, hay muchos dominicanos que hablan igual, tú sabes, no tiene que ser del barrio, pero tiene una jerga que usa que nadie más está utilizando y eso es lo que me gusta más. Pero sí, es diferente. Es diferente. Uh, you can teach me though. Yeah, I can teach you. Sign up for my classes at bilingueblogs.com. If you guys are looking for Spanish lessons with me, sign up at bilingueblogs.com. Yo te ayudo sin problema. Hey, I finally caught the live. Kiki and Noah. ¿Qué es lo que contigo? I'm sure we talked about this already, but can you talk about wait. Oh yeah. Can you tell us how easy it was to move to Miami? I'm in Jacksonville right now, or I might be working there soon. O sea, yo tengo un hermano. Yo tengo un hermano mayor aquí. I have an older brother here, and he has been here. Well, he had been here for 4 years when I moved down. So when I first moved down here, I moved from Illinois um, to move with him. And I mean, yeah, it was very simple, very easy. You can find decent places though if you're looking to live on your own. You can find decent places to live. Um, and I will say that Miami is more pricey than any other city that I've lived in. I guess because we have great views, like the oceans close by and all that cool stuff, and the mixture of cultures. I don't know. They they be charging. They charge a little too much, but I mean it's possible. If you make a decent amount. You don't have to be rich, but make a decent amount of money. It's possible. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. It's just like moving anywhere else. If you want to do it, you'll find a way to make it work. But yeah, depending on where you stay. Like I was staying on South Beach when I first moved here. It was nice, but that stuff was expensive. Expensive, not even expensive, expensive. ¿Tú me entiendes? Swahili, Jumbo. That's all I know from Swahili. When am I going to share my Spanish learning routine? I don't have a set date, but I know I'm going to be doing it because I already have it in my schedule. But I have like 5 videos recorded that I have to edit first. So before I even do that, I have to get those videos done. Sometimes I speak the Spanish, but in my brain will start thinking in English. It's so Kiana, for your question about speaking in Spanish, but then your brain goes to English and messes everything up. It just takes more practice. I mean that's common. It's very common, and I don't know. For me, one day it just clicked because I used to think in English, like just like everybody else. I used to think in English, but I stopped. I stopped thinking in English because I was like practicing Spanish so much that I don't know. It just left. It just left. Sometimes I can't find the word in English or in Spanish though. That's the crazy part. But more times than not, I can find the Spanish word and not the English word nowadays. Because I use it so much. But how did I get to this point? It was through practice and just really making my world a Spanish world. So try to eliminate English because you already know you know English. So why do you need English so much right now? You know, eliminate English where you can. Use Spanish where everywhere else. Mira, que si yo entiendo lo que dice Capricornio TV, claro que sí, que yo lo entiendo. Él habla muy rápido, pero yo estoy acostumbrado a eso, tú sabes. O sea, yo he estado viendo el contenido dominicano por como 6 años, así que yo entiendo todo de ahí. What tips do I recommend for comprehension? I mean, it depends. It really depends. So, for comprehension, I'm assuming you're talking about speaking comprehension. I'm going to go with that. So for speaking comprehension, I would take a 1 minute excerpt from a video or from an audio and make the rewind button your best friend. Keep rewinding until you understand what is said clearly. Not that you understand what is said, like you know everything the person is saying as far as the meaning in English, but you can make out the words that are being said. You have to get your ears adjusted, like fine tuned for Spanish. That's what really helped me out. Um, yeah, because like I said with Dominican Spanish at first, I couldn't understand them at all. But I kept repeating, and I'm like, wait, they are speaking Spanish. They actually do speak Spanish. It just sounds different because they're tweaking it up like this and that. So comprehension is just practice listening, practice listening, practice listening. Be active about it. Obviously, write down new phrases, write down new words, but that's really the best way to get better. Um, Also, maybe depending on the topic, you can maybe sometimes anticipate what they might say and listen out for those kind of words, listen out for those kind of vocabularies, for that kind of vocabulary. So yeah. Caloque, thanks for the content. Como siempre, ya tú sabes, lo hago para ustedes. ¿No has estado alguna vez en la República Dominicana? Sí, yo fui para allá. O sea, yo siempre estoy haciendo vuelo para la República Dominicana, pero no me quedo ahí. Yo fui para allá el año pasado, febrero pasado para celebrar el cumpleaños de mi novia. Así que eso es lo que hicimos. Fuimos para Santo Domingo por 6 días. Me encantó. Quiero volver, pero también quiero ir a Samaná, Puerto Plata, eh, Santiago también. Así que sí, voy a volver. How do you get better at using more vocabulary and sentences? I answered that question. Where can you find your music? On my YouTube channel. I don't really put YouTube. I don't put my songs anywhere because it's just for fun for me. So I just put them on YouTube, or I think I have like one on Spotify, and that's it. But yeah, I don't really put them anywhere. I did that too. I work in retail. Yep, exactly. Pantalla. No, it's pantalla, pero it's spelled pantaya.com. Que lo que am I an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert that makes himself become more extroverted as I live longer because why be afraid of people? Why be to yourself your whole life? Diablo, Torriano. Así que tenemos que trabajar en eso. We got to work on that because I think I can help you. I think I can help you with that. Some people still have that, and I help them troubleshoot. So maybe I can help you with that, Torriano. I really want to take a moment to thank you for your content you provide us with on YouTube. I'm going back and using them to help me learn more. No problem. No problem. Pantalla. ¿Qué es lo que es? Bradley, ¿cómo tú estás? No sé dónde estaba ahí en los comentarios. Ok, ahora encontré mi lugar. Oh, creo. I forgot what I was talking about though. My bad, guys. O sea, yo conozco algunos chistes, pero son muy largos, así que yo no quiero compartirlo porque son largos y estoy contestando preguntas. Ken Ancrum. Thank you, thank you. No, you can do it. It doesn't matter, the age. No importa la edad, pero how to inquire about tutoring. If you want tutoring, go to my website, bilingueblogs.com, Bradley. Anuel. Bradley looks like Anuel. Brr. You might see him in my stories from time to time. Que lo que, ephemeral. I think it's such a good idea to focus on learning Spanish from one country. My vocab is all over the place because I pick words. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. If you focus on one country, it might be good. Oye, pero ¿cómo que tú? How do you hear the Miami my accent? I'm not even from Miami. Yo ni siquiera soy de Miami. ¿De qué lo estás hablando, chica? Sí, sí. Janser, me han dicho eso muchas veces. Si yo soy puertorriqueño, no. Yo solía ser puertorriqueño. Thanks, Bradley. Brr. Anuel. Any recommendations for Spanish dictionaries? Um, I like the Lingue dictionary, and then there's one that's called Diccionario en Español or Diccionario Español. That's like a Spanish to Spanish dictionary. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Enséñanos las malas palabras de español. When have you ever heard me use a bad word? I don't use bad words. Yo no uso mala palabra en ningún idioma, así que eso no lo vas a aprender de mí. Tú puedes aprender eso en la calle, pero de mí no. Me gustan tu video como aprender si tiene pan hablante. Gracias, gracias. Te agradezco porque no puedo entender bien a los nativos. Visité México 2 veces, Puerto Rico y Nicaragua. Puedo entenderle bien. Me parece que puedo entender a los americanos que hablan español mejor. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Because I feel like if you can understand me, then you should probably be able to understand a lot of people. Some Mexicans speak really, really, really fast, so maybe hard to understand them. But yeah, I'm not certain. But the best way to work on that, like I keep saying, is just to listen to more things. It's like riding a bike. It's like learning to tie your shoes. Did you learn the first day? Maybe not. But you keep practicing, you get better and better. The same thing applies with language. I think people don't really understand that, but it's really the same thing. Yes, words that Dominicans use that aren't used as much in other dialects. I am definitely actually that's the video that I just shot today. What's the video going to be called? Cosa que siempre dicen los dominicanos. Things that Dominicans always say. That's the title of my new video that I just shot today, but I have to edit it first and do all that stuff. So yes, I will make that video. Well, I made that video. Canaya. Should you learn an accent after becoming fluent? You can learn it while you become fluent. You can learn it after. It's really personal preference. The most important part of learning a language is to use the right words, to know your grammar, to make sure that your formations are correct. That's really the most important part. So what you want to do after that is really up to you. You don't even have to speak in an accent. It's just something that I refused to not do. I refused to not have a Spanish sounding accent because, yeah, to me, it just didn't sound right. Pero puedo entender un hombre italiano que conozco cuando habla castellano, es interesante. O sea, Josué, lo que pasa es que los dominicanos, los cubanos, hablamos distinto al español neutro. Me imagino que ese italiano habla el español de España porque es más cerca a España y es un español completamente diferente. O sea, la gramática sí es casi igual, el vocabulario puede ser. No, no es igual. No es igual. En España no es igual. Pero sí, solo tienes que acostumbrarte a la forma de que hablan los cubanos y los dominicanos y ya. Lo mismo me pasó a mí. Same thing happened to me. Last question. Any collabs coming in the future, like with Rocky from Speak Spanish Faster? Mm, I wouldn't mind doing a collab with him. My goal for this year was to do collabs, but the coronavirus happened, so obviously that's been slowed down. But that doesn't stop us from doing collabs online. So there are more to come. I've been featured on, I think, 3 videos so far this year on other channels, and I've been doing my italki videos. I'm going to have more of those with other italki teachers, doing my social experiments and giving you guys some more content so that you can hear Spanish conversation and learn from that. So those kind of collabs are coming, but yeah, there are more collabs coming. I was gonna work with a few people from Los Gringos TV, but when one of them was here in Miami, I had a flight to catch, and we couldn't make the video happen on time. When I was in LA, about to make a video with one of them, they put me on another flight. So the day we had scheduled to do it, it didn't work out. So, it's just all about planning stuff, getting it all to work out. Ayush, ¿qué lo que? ¿Cómo tú estás? How are you doing, Ayush? Yep, I love Bilingue Dictionary. I love it. It's my favorite. Bueno. Cursing in Spanish is the best. I think everybody curses a lot in Spanish. I just don't. A mí no me gusta mucho. When you say hair, do you use pelo or cabello? Yo suelo decir pelo. Spanish speaking Italians are yep, that's very true. That's very true. Yo, I don't know how you hear a Miami accent. I don't even hang out with anybody from Miami, yo. I'm from New York. Not really. But yeah, I don't hang out with anybody from Miami. ¿Qué piensas de los disturbios de Minneapolis y otras ciudades? Son cosas que pasan aquí en los Estados Unidos. O sea, no sé si eso va a cambiar o qué es lo que está pasando con eso, pero estoy orando por la nación y todo eso. Espero que no me pase a mí, a mis parientes, ni nadie, nadie más, pero tú sabes que se puede. Es algo muy desafortunado que está pasando, que sigue pasando, que hasta ha estado pasando por más de 10 años. Me imagino que es algo que pasaba en el pasado, pero ahora, como todo el mundo tiene cámaras, tiene celular y todo, puede grabar todo y ahora tenemos más información, pero me imagino que pasaba en el pasado también, así que ¿qué se puede? Yo tengo otro remedio que orar y eso es lo que hago yo y ya. All right. One of my favorite videos where is the one where native speakers find out you know Spanish, how they react. Oh wait, are you talking about the one I just did? The last one? That one was fun to do. ¿Qué onda, güey? Órale, ¿qué onda, güey? You don't cuss unless you stub your toe. No, I say fudge or I say dang a lot. Or in Spanish, I'll just say diache, which is like dang. My favorite word, diache. Do I plan on learning another language? Vanya and I are going to learn Japanese. And I'm also going to learn Portuguese, and then eventually I want to learn Italian and maybe Hebrew, maybe. Las Islas Canarias. Yo quisiera visitarlo. O sí, porque yo sé que ellos hablan como con el acento caribeño también. O sea, de allí sale el acento caribeño. Eso es muy interesante. Así que quiero ir para allá para ver cómo es la vaina. Cómo es la vaina. ¿Qué lo que? Sorry if I missed it. Who are your favorite Spanish music artists? Um, I don't have any favorite artists like that. I have favorite songs. Like I have songs that I really like for the moment, but I don't really have any favorite artists because I'm like a mix of everything. Sí, me imagino que sí, me imagino que me va a gustar. O sea, he visto videos, yo tengo un par de amigos que han ido para Tenerife, me han dicho, me han mandado fotos y todo eso, así que yo quiero, sí, quiero ir para allá. Mis sueños es hablar inglés como los negros que me recomienda. Pues yo voy a estar haciendo más videos como, sobre cómo hablamos los morenos en los Estados Unidos. Así que tú puedes ver esos videos, pero otra cosa que tú puedes hacer es escuchar los actores de los videos o de las películas de los que hablan español. Eso te va a ayudar. ¿Qué lo que? Lo que no. um, Tú puedes, sí, ver esos videos y todo eso. Eso te va a ayudar muchísimo. Por ejemplo, Juice es una película muy popular que tenemos. Ah, ¿Qué más? O sea, hay muchas películas de las pandillas o de las bandas de los Estados Unidos que utilizan actores morenos, así que tú puedes aprender de ellos también, pero no solo podemos escuchar la música de los angloparlantes porque hay más palabras ahí y hay más cosas en cuanto al acento americano de los morenos. That's what's up, Jacqueline, polyglot. Yo quiero ser como tú. Besides Dominican Spanish, what's your favorite Spanish accent? Argentina, mm, Paisa from Colombia, and I think that's it. Yep, Dominican, Argentina, and Paisa. Yep, that's it. Okay, guys. So it's been an hour. Me, I go and go now for you, know, man. Want to say hi?
¿Qué lo que?
No quiere hablar. No quiere hablar con ustedes. No sé por qué. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't que me no me mate. No me dé. No me. No me des. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. That was me. Anyways, um, uh, do I have an iTalki teacher account? I was making one, but then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that because then they're gonna like want a percentage. No, I have my own thing, my Bilingue blogs platform, so I just do that myself. So no, I don't have an iTalki thing, but I do promote them because some people are like, oh, your prices are too high. I'm like super cheap. Like if you look on the other sites, I used to be on the site called takelessons.com. People are charging like $60, $70 per lesson. I was only charging like 15 back then. Now I charge like 25. And I'm like, I feel like I'm trying to, be affordable. But some people feel like that's too much and that's fine. So italki is obviously gonna be a cheaper option as well. So that's why I recommend that on my website. Bueno, would I date a Latina? I have a girlfriend, man, and I don't plan on breaking up with her. I actually want to marry this girl, so nope. I have to say no. Like if she didn't exist, I mean, obviously I don't have like anything against Latinas. I've never dated one though, but I don't have anything against anybody. It's one of those things. Like the person's for you, they're for you. So I don't do the whole race thing. Bueno, one more question and then I gotta go, guys. bueno, que escuchemos música en español para aprender. Y miraron muchos videos de maestros de español que no recomiendan esta forma de aprender. Dicen que no se parecen al español hablado. Ok, así que lo que yo puedo decir en cuanto a eso es que tú tienes que utilizar todo para aprender un idioma. Así que no solo la música, pero las películas, um, conversaciones normales que tiene la gente y todo eso. Depende de lo que a ti te interesa, pero no solo se puede utilizar la música. Es algo que sí se puede utilizar, pero um, tiene que ser como una mezcla. Eso es por eso que yo digo que es un estilo de vida, porque tú tienes que incluir el español en cada parte de tu vida. Cuando yo estoy cocinando, si yo voy a buscar una receta en inglés o español, voy a buscar esa receta en español. Si yo estoy leyendo, voy a leer en inglés o español. En español, voy a ver un programa de televisión, ¿ok? Si ese programa sale en inglés, yo todavía voy a poner los subtítulos en español si tengo la opción, ¿tú me entiendes? Así que tú tienes que aplicarlo en todas esas partes de tu vida para aprender. Así que música es una de esas partes, es una manera entretendida, así que tú puedes aprender de esa manera también. Okay, guys, I don't know what I'm doing next live stream. I don't really plan these out. I just be like, oh, it's Friday, I have time. I don't have any classes until I think my only class today is like at 4:45. So I decided to talk to you guys. But thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I answered, a lot of your questions. I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, somebody just booked a lesson right now. Hey, what's up? All right. Sorry. So yeah, I'll see you guys the next time around. Que Dios me lo bendiga. I got so many videos recorded that I have to edit, so be on the lookout for those. Yeah, nos vemos, mi gente.